Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Firstly, happy Halloween. With that said, in today's video we're just going to take a look at a few plants that seem to think that we're coming into spring, as well as just go over whether or not I believe we might be having something like an Indian summer, if you've heard of that before, otherwise known as the old wives summer. But just to show you first, you've got here one of our yuccas. It hasn't flowered before, but as you can see, got a nice little flower spike coming out of that. It does appear we've got quite a few yuccas that have decided that it is spring. It is time to put out some new growth. We've had quite a few plants putting out new growth as well. Now, for me here in Leicestershire, UK, we've been having I would say pretty mild sort of overnight temperatures down to around about the kind of between 5 and 10 degrees C, which, you know, certainly is more of a kind of springtime temperatures here. Just as we take a look, you can see Xanthodecia, all new growth here. It did kind of die off in the year when we had a bit of a drought, but it is kind of putting it out like it's spring here. Now, at the moment, the sort of sunlight levels that we're having are more akin to, you know, your kind of, I would say, late February, early March, coming into April sort of amount of sun, and also temperatures as well being, as I say, kind of replicating that kind of springtime temperature. It has sent some plants into kind of the false idea that we're back into spring, winter has come. Now, typically with something like a Indian summer, now, I remember growing up in Connecticut in the USA, and I remember when I was young, we did used to have this happen fairly often. Now, typically what it is, and again, it's slightly different for us here, but typically what it would be is after a period of frost or cool, having kind of a bout of warm temperature for a few weeks in the sort of October, November time. This sort of dates back to around the early 1700s in the USA, but as I say, there is a similar term in the UK, which is the old wives summer. Now, typically with this, as I say, the only issue that we can potentially have with that is that, you know, all the new growth that plants are putting out, if we do get a very sharp frost now, is going to knock a lot of things back quite heavily. Ideally, we want to send things into dormancy, you know, before we kind of get to that cold. With the cooling nighttime temperatures, that can help plants to kind of go into that dormant state. But I'd be interested to know your thoughts and feelings on, you know, the idea of an Indian summer. As I say, in Leicestershire, UK, where I'm based at the moment here, you can just see kind of some of these tropical plants still thinking that it's time to grow. Highland lace here still putting out a bit more growth on its new frond. Just as we come down, you can also see new 3-foot Dixonia, if you haven't caught that previous video. Be interesting to see when this flushes. I do think if you have a look at it here, it was probably laying on its side, and that's why the growth is all kind of going sideways here. But with that said, you know, the new flush really should kind of even itself out there. Also, just show you can see a little mini pond back there, hopefully making the idea that this stream and water has a source at the top of the sort of rock here. Just coming down as well. And sorry for all the waffle, guys. Weather has been quite sort of changeable, lots and lots of rain. As you can see, the ground is very moist and damp, which for the tree ferns and things like that, they absolutely love this kind of weather. But saying that, as mentioned, you know, this is not a great setup for cold weather, so it is slightly concerning. You know, definitely worth mulching if you haven't started yet. This can help to keep the ground from getting too waterlogged on that side. But yeah, something like that, getting your straw down, getting old leaves and things like that around plants can really help them to kind of, again, escape the kind of waterlogging which it typically will lend itself to rot. Apologies on the wind, guys. Very, very windy here on this Halloween Eve. Been again kind of battling the rain. You can see we've put up some of our overhead covers. If you haven't checked out my previous video on some of all the covers we've put up, certainly check that out, as again I've started the brief winter protection sort of mode for now, really just to kind of get a head start, even though we don't really have any frost predicted at the moment until middle of December. Again, it's always worth being prepared, checking your weather, and, you know, really ensuring that you know, you're on top of that, prepared and ready to go if there is a change in the weather suddenly. But yeah, just with that said, guys, happy Halloween. Of course, what I'll be doing at the end of this video is just adding a couple clips, just experimental clips of trying to get some underwater footage. I don't think it really turned out great, but I'll put one at the end anyway. But yeah, of course, with that said, if you haven't checked out the friends of the channel, feel free to do so. They'll be in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free to do so. Of course, we're trying to put out some more content very, very soon. Keep your eyes on the channel. Be a lot coming out soon. But of course, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.